Get off that exhausting hamster wheel and into balanced living with Dr. Marissa.
Promise you joy in the mystery.
Dr. Marissa, also known as the Asian Oprah. Her mission, to be a beneficial presence on the planet. Her purpose, to be your personal advocate to live, laugh, love, learn. Her life motto, don't die wondering. Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
There we go. Good morning. Welcome to Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA AM 1050 FM 106.5, NBC News, CNBC News, and NBC Sports Radio Station AM 1050 FM 106.5, and streaming everywhere. iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Audible, Amazon Music, Tiki Live, Rumble, Podchaser, Spreaker, and more. Why so many places? I want to maximize my splatter zone for more hope and happiness. So there's no gossip, no scandal, and no K-words, no Kardashian talk at all, and no headlines. You can actually get headlines everywhere else but here, because they will guaranteed give you a case of the 4 A's: angry, aggravated, anxious, and afraid. And I don't want you to start your day off like that. Instead, I want you to start off amazing. And that's why I have topics and guests and wonderful specials to that end. I'm so delighted to bring back someone who's been on my show, I think, at least once, maybe twice before. She is actually out of 1,541 podcast shows, she is show watched number 6. And I didn't tell her that. I wanted to surprise her. Her name is Kathy Garver, and you see her in studio right now. Kathy, could you turn down your volume just a second? I'm getting some feedback in there. Kathy Garver's past.
Yeah, because I wonder if it's because my phone is on the piano and it's picking up some notes. Very, very strange. Let me see if I can. I'll turn down my volume. How's that?
Thank you. That's fabulous.
Yeah,
And
I can't hear you.
oh, now you can't hear me. Okay, turn it back on then. And I'll try to figure it out.
Let me go someplace else.
Okay.
It's like there's a harp playing behind you.
A harp playing behind me. Well, I guess it could be worse. It could be
that's true. Unless you're on your way to heaven. Well, and that might not be bad either. Better than going the other place.
That's right. That's right. There we go. I like that. I see the orchids in the background. And we have people coming in studio right now saying hello. I'll just do this right now. We've got Make Edits and Michael Sosa. Hello. Welcome to the Cashew Gallery. You will probably recognize my past guest here. She is, you'll remember Cissy from The Family Affair, but she's way more than that. She's a multi-guest who has worked tirelessly on radio, stage, and television while completing her academic work and embarking on a speech major. I didn't know this, Kathy, at UCLA. I taught there for 6 years, but we go Bruins, right? It was during that time that she was cast as sweet high school freshman Cissy Davis on Family Affair, the Don Fedderson-produced sitcom starring Brian Keith and Sebastian Cabot, originally airing on CBS from 1966 to 71. The series still remains a beloved staple for generations of new fans through syndication, currently nationally on MeTV, Nostalgia Network, and through DVD releases of all 5 seasons. She was here before to celebrate a milestone on my show. During that time, her book actually went #1. I was re-listening to our interview then, and she has the distinguished place of being amongst the top 10. She's number 6 right now on all of my video interviews, all 1,500 or so. So for that and so much more, please welcome back to my studio, Kathy Garver. Good morning, Kathy. Can you hear me? Oh boy.
Kind of.
Kind of.
You were going in and out.
Okay. Well,
So-
we are having some technology gremlins in the studio this morning. But good morning, Kathy. Let's see if she heard that. Nope. Okay. We're going to start the way we always do, which is take a bite of my gratitude sandwich. It's a good life practice. And we start with the top of the bun, which is what are you grateful for outside of yourself? And then the bottom of the bun is what are you grateful for inside of yourself? So that is how we start every weekday morning. And I'm going to start with I am grateful for my morning coffee. And as you can see, we're celebrating the holidays today. And I just love that first taste of the coffee. Kathy, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for waking up, and I'm grateful almost every morning. And I am grateful that I can look out of my window and see a beautiful sky, whether it's blue or whether it's foggy today. Appreciate that. And look at my flowers. I have right outside my window, I call the magic garden. And it's magic because most of it has real flowers and ficus bushes, but there are some interlopers that are not actually real. And I think that a magic elf had come in there and planted these things that are always blooming and never drop their leaves. So it's a lovely place to look out in the morning.
That's beautiful. And did I spell Sissy correct? And is it a family affair or the family affair? I put it down on your.
It's family affair.
Oh, it's not a. Okay, let me fix that.
No, the family, or it's just for everybody. It's a family affair. No us or thes or buts about it. For sure.
There we go. Fabulous. And how many of you on the chat remember watching Family Affair? I know I used to love to watch that show, and it's still on. It's still going. I think that's wonderful.
It's absolutely amazing. And I hate to tell you that, but I'm going to anyway, because it is the 60th anniversary of Family Affair in 2026, which is very odd, Marissa, since I am only 40. So I don't know how that happened, but it's like my magic garden. Many wonderful things bloom and are magic.
That's fabulous. All right. And let's see. I'm grateful that I love this holiday season. There's just something about the lights, and most of the people are nice. Some of the drivers maybe not, some of the shoppers maybe not, but most of the people are wishing you a happy holiday. So definitely love this season. What else are you grateful for?
My house is very decorated up for the holidays. Last weekend, unfortunately, my husband of 44 years passed away about 2.5 months ago. And so I had last week a celebration of life, a celebration of my milestone birthday. I had a birthday same day as Dick Van Dyke, but some decades apart, and celebration of the season, celebration for every single person. So my son, who has never left home, and invited his girlfriend to live with us 15 years ago. So he is a whiz at decorating. And I look about me and I see, this morning I awakened, he had a fire going. We're in California, but in California it was cold for us. It was like 54, not like Duluth with -13 below, but he made nice little fire in the fireplace. He had Christmas instrumental music going. He has on the stove concoction of spices that were putting out their aroma. He turned all the interior lights on and the lights on the tree. So I feel like I'm sitting in the North Pole and I was just waiting for Santa to come and ho, ho, ho us.
Aw, that's so awesome. Good for him. I don't
Yeah.
have anyone to do that. However, I make my own ho, as you can see. Did you like my I'm a present? I'm a gift. I'm a gift of onto
The gift
myself.
is you being here.
And did you see my earrings? There's my little bow
No,
earrings.
because I can't hear what you said.
Oh, my little bow earrings. So they're right there. And I just got a message from David. Unfortunately, he's lost all his.
You know, you're frozen on the picture, and you still feel like you're playing the harp
Okay.
with the sound.
Well, Kathy, apparently there's some outages. So David's internet is out. It looks like my internet is being affected right now. So that's we're just gonna have to keep going as we go on. We don't have a choice here. So also, if you're in the chat right now and you can hear me and want to participate, please do start your day with gratitudes, and then we're going to go to the bottom of the bun. And the bottom of the bun is gratitude turned inwards. And what we're going to do is look inside and say, what are you grateful for about yourself? Now, this is an important exercise because a lot of us, we are aware now that maybe we're not as happy as we could be, but a lot of people are reaching outside of themselves for some relief, whether that is asking other people.
Melissa, I'm so sorry, but I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I cannot hear you. It's like, as I say, a harp. That's a metallic harp.
Yeah.
That's playing, and I can't hear or understand what you're saying.
Here, let's I'm just going to.
Maybe we can redo this a different time, or
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I don't know why the sound is like that.
Yeah, and I don't know. You're on your phone, so I can't message you right now. But you're right. We'll do this another time. Because I know it's hard on you. And David is also having internet problems. So I am going to take you out of here. Let's see. Kathy, can you hear me now? I'm going to try one more thing before I kick her
You just
out.
said, can I hear you now? But there is this metallic thing behind you that's obstructing
Kathy, can you
it.
hear me now?
And you have, just as I say, I don't know if generally you can see you on this, but it's a frozen picture.
Okay.
You haven't moved since we began.
All right. I don't know how to tell you because I'm going to say goodbye to you, and we'll try this another time. I don't know if you can see me. Still frozen. All right. All right. Unfortunately, our guests today are having some technical gremlins going on. I hope you can hear me out there in the chat. We've got Michael and let's see, make edits. And I'm glad that you're here. We are tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show. And we are going to try again. So I kicked you out to try again, Kathy. Can you hear me?
Yes, and I kicked myself out and redid the link.
Oh, perfect.
So I can hear and see you.
Yay!
Yay, that's great. I'll put you back on the piano.
Okay.
So I'll sit over here. It's sliding. No, I'm not going to go over there because as soon as I went over there, I lost you.
Okay. So I'm glad it wasn't me. David is also having problems with his internet connection, which is what I was telling you. So something's going on, but we're going to continue with taking a bite of my gratitude sandwich, part of my breakfast exercise here. Top of the bun. We are grateful for things. Bottom of the bun. We are grateful for things inside of ourselves. It's weightlifting for you folks so that you are not looking for love in all the wrong places, and also not one of my Gen Z people who are looking for likes literally all over the place. So that is what we do for the morning exercise called breakfast. And we'll just do one more thing, which is welcome back. Can you hear me, Kathy Garver? Sissy from Family Affair is here this morning to help me celebrate my holiday special on Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show. And thanks for joining me for breakfast. I do this every weekday morning. And if you practice before you go to bed tonight, we wanted to do the bottom of the bun. I want you to think about things that you like about yourself instead of saying, what have I done wrong? What have I done? Oh, that's beautiful, Kathy. I just saw some of your Christmas decorations. So beautiful behind you. And she's having problems again. So let's see. Thanks for joining us for breakfast. And I will see you tomorrow morning for some more. And now for the topic of the day. It is the holidays. Happy holidays. We were supposed to have a beautiful trumpet doing some Christmas songs, but David Longoria, who you've seen twice already on the show recently, he is having internet problems and cannot connect at all. So, and we're hoping that Kathy can hear and continue this as best that she can from where she is. Kathy, can you hear me? Okay, she cannot hear me. There's some buzz there. But what I'm going to do is bring up on my annual holiday, I like to do some music. And what we were hoping to do was to have a sing along, but Kathy cannot hear me. So I'm not quite sure if that's going to work. So I'm going to start this off by one of singing for you one of my favorite songs, which is
Happy Holidays. My name's Dr. Marissa, and this is my 2020 Christmas wish for you. Do you remember me? I sat upon your knee. I wrote to you with childhood fantasy. Well, I'm a grown-up now. Will you still help somehow? I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. Not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and every man would have a friend, that right would always win, and love would never end. Oh, this is my grown-up Christmas wish. What is this illusion called? The innocence of youth, maybe only in our blind belief can we ever find the truth. And may you never forget the truth of who you are, loving, lovable, and loved. I hold that truth for you. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal our hearts, and every man would have a friend, that right would always win, and love would never end. Oh, this is my grown-up Christmas list. This is my only lifelong wish. This is my grown-up Christmas wish. I wish you peace.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was me. And obviously, I taped that because they still haven't quite figured out how to do multiple voices at the same time. We are better at it than we were before COVID, but it's still not exactly how we want it. So we learned that a couple of holiday sing-alongs before. So as much as I want to do karaoke live here on the show today for the holiday special, it's not gonna cooperate. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's my favorite Christmas song. And yes, I'm a retired lounge lizard, and goes back to some days when I used to sing at piano bars and play some original music, and actually did a karaoke contest and made it to the finals. So yes, I love to sing, and y'all know I also love to go to live events with some incredible musicians, and of course my favorite for life now, because she actually acknowledged me from stage, is the incomparable Gladys Knight. And thank you for all of the appreciation that has been shown for me sharing her last live performance a couple of weeks ago at the Luckman Theater. But this is, take my advice, I'm not using it, Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA, NBC News Radio, AM 1050, FM 106.5, and streaming everywhere. iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, Audible, Amazon Music, Tiki Live, Rumble. And it is Christmas. It's almost Christmas. And I like to do holiday specials, and we're improvising now because the planned holiday special was with Grammy nominees David Longoria and Kathy Garver, but David's lost all of his internet connections, and Kathy's is also being affected. So we just go on and just know we'll have them again. But I want to wish them really, really good luck for their Grammy nomination. If you're listening and you're a voting member, please feel free to go and support them in the work that they're in getting another Grammy. David's had a Grammy before. Carol Connors, who was on the show a few weeks ago, or maybe it was last week. I'm losing track of time. She is the subject matter and the writer, co-writer of Elvis, Rocky, and Me. She is she dated Elvis Presley for about 9 months, and she also co-wrote the song dun, 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 right? The Rocky theme. And they are all three, Kathy, David, and Carol, who've all been on my show in the past and trying to in the present, but they are nominated for a Grammy Award. So they were supposed to come and celebrate Christmas, the holiday special with me today, but it didn't quite work out that way. But I do see eyeballs in the studio. Thanks for joining me. If you have a favorite holiday song or holiday tradition, that's what I was going to talk about with them, but I'll talk about it with you and me. And if you have anything that you would like to share, please do put it in the chat, unless you are driving. If you're driving, please, please, please do not. Please do not chat. Get somewhere safe, and then you can comment on there. All right. So, my favorite Christmas holiday tradition is, of course, the tree and decorating the tree. And I'm sure y'all have favorite ornaments. And if you don't do Christmas trees, you might do Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. But whatever your holiday tradition is, please do put it in the chat so I can learn something new. I love doing that. It's some of you don't know this. I actually got to participate in both Hanukkah and Christmas because my mom was unofficially adopted by a Russian Jewish woman. My grandma Blum, and my mom's mom actually passed quite early, so she was my grandma. And so I know how to celebrate high holidays and hide the matzah and Hanukkah, of course. And I have an Uncle Moishi and Aunt Penny and an Aunt Ethel. So that's kind of fun. We would do, the lighting of the menorah, and we would get gifts. And so I was very fortunate. I would have lots of gifts from Hanukkah and from Christmas. So I would let my children open one gift on Christmas Eve, and then the rest of it would be the day of Christmas. And some memories of my own Christmas. My mother would make us save the wrapping paper. I don't know how many of you had moms like that. So I couldn't. The one thing that I did with my kids was rip apart wrapping paper and make a mess, because I wasn't allowed to when I was a kid. And we would have to cut the tape and fold the wrapping paper so it could be used again. A funny story that is a little embarrassing for my brother, but oh well, he's probably not listening. I know he's not listening. But he used to, at Christmas time or holidays, and my mom loved to entertain. So people would bring a box of chocolate. So every year, and we would have a cold storage room in our basement. So obviously I did not grow up in California. I grew up in Canada. In Canada, we have basements, and in Ontario, in Toronto. Oh, I wasn't in Toronto. I'm like an hour away from Toronto in Waterloo. And it was cold in the basement. So most houses, thank you for that, most houses would have a cold, a cold basement storage room. So whenever we got a box of chocolates, my mother the queen of regifting, right? I said the retaping of the gift wrap paper. So of course, chocolate she wouldn't let us have, and we would have all of the chocolate boxes in the cold storage room on the shelf. So I didn't even know this until years later. I'm hashtag ageless, so I'm not going to tell you how many years ago. But my brother confessed to me that he would go down to the cold storage and carefully open the wrapping paper, slide out the box, take a piece of the candy chocolate, and then slide the box back in and close it. And he did that pretty much for every box of chocolate, unbeknownst to my mother, who would then give that regift the box of chocolate wherever we were going to be entertained. So there you go. That's my funny holiday story. If you have one, feel free to share it in the chat. We have to take a quick break for news, weather, and traffic here on Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show on a station that leaves no listener behind. And this is the holiday special. So hopefully you will come back with some of your funny stories, not so funny stories, heartwarming stories. And if you missed the first half where I actually sang a song, it's okay. I'll be singing another song, one more song for the holidays. So keep it here. We'll be right back. News, weather, traffic on KCAA, and a word from our sponsor. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Don't go away.
Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
Well, she has been dubbed the Asian Oprah, and she just wants all of us to be happy.
Dr. Marissa, aka the Asian Oprah, says the most important thing you can choose is choosing to be happy.
You are tuned into my weekly talk radio TV show called Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa.
That's the idea for Dr. Marissa Pay's new book called 8 Ways to Be Happy.
Many of us say, I am my own worst critic. Nobody's harder on me than I am. And my response to that is, stop it! Why are you doing that to yourself? You have to be your biggest fan, because if you can't at the end of the day say, I did a good job, who is? We don't have to constantly be angry at the things that are wrong. Why don't we choose to be happy about things that are right? We have the choice. That's our muscle. And life is so amazing if we can see it.
Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
And we're back. You're tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA, NBC News Radio, AM 1050, FM 106.5, home to the Asian Oprah, number one talk in the IE. Thank you very much. And streaming everywhere, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and of course my YouTube TV channel, which houses all 1,500 plus shows over the last 711 consecutive weeks, but who's counting? And that's my number one gratitude, that I'm still here. And the people that said, you're not going to last a year because you don't talk about the headlines, politics, or religion, they're wrong. I'm 13 and a half years later, and I do not talk about problems without solutions. That's why we don't talk about the headlines, because there isn't a solution to a lot of the news out there. It is just designed to give you a case of the 4 A's: angry, anxious, aggravated, and afraid. And I don't like any of those A's. But my A is amazing. And that's how I want you to feel. I want you to claim your birthright to be happy 88% of the time. So I have topics and guests and shows to that end. And welcome to the holiday show. I do this once a year. I have musical guests that usually come on and sing or play. And we were slotted for that. But hey, technical difficult. The best thing about technology is when it works, and the worst thing about technology is when it doesn't. And so it's okay. We just keep on keeping on. We have been talking about holiday traditions, the heartwarming parts, and then the not so heartwarming parts. And my airing dirty laundry family story will probably come to haunt me should anybody pass this on who's listening to my brother in Canada. But yes, I can't even remember if we did tell my mom actually what had happened before she passed. She passed in May. I'm a little and the reason why I'm a little, because my bonus mom passed 2 months before that, and my husband's sister passed 6 weeks after that. So it's been quite the year for us in the family. So I do want to talk about the holiday blues for a second. I rushed through it on Monday. I know that I said it was a topic, but I get a chance. There you go. It's always this or better when things happen that I don't plan for, like today. I can't wait to see what good comes out of that. And I realized that I didn't fully address how we can deal with our holiday blues. So that's why this happened. Holiday blues traditionally talk about the feelings of sadness and missing for those who are no longer here in their body to celebrate the holidays with us. And yes, it is a heavy feeling. And I just want you to get in touch right now. This is how I deal with the holiday blues for myself and when I do some happiness coaching. So, those of you who are tuned in, and I don't know anybody who hasn't had some case of the holiday blues because somebody close to them that they love, continue to love, they miss during the holidays. And it hurts my heart when I hear people say, I hate the holidays. Can't wait for them to be over. It's a horrible reminder of how so-and-so is not here anymore. And I'm here to encourage you not to throw the baby out with the bathwater and not have the joy of the season at all. And I'm all about the joy of the season in my holiday wear, but we're gonna address that right now. So what I'd like you to do is sit with your feet on. If you're driving, don't do this. But if your feet are solidly on the ground, and I want you to put your hand on your heart, and I want you can open or close your eyes. But I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose and releasing. Soft shoulders, soft elbows, soft knees, activating the breath, your life force into your body, connecting the physical. The second breath in through the nose and releasing all the stories and the drama. You're going to activate your mind with the breath of life. And then finally, a third breath in and releasing, connecting with me through chi eternal energy. It's the breath that does connect us all. And it is the life force that never dies. So when we are in our breath, we are connected to the energy of the universe, that whether you're in your body or not, we are all energetic beings, and therefore you're connecting when you breathe with all that was and all that is and all that will be. And so when we are born out of love, and when we die, we're not lost. We don't go away, but we go back into love. And that's the way I choose to look at life and death. Therefore, when someone passes, they are not gone from me. They're not lost. And so this allows me in a season to have my holiday blues. I'm not going to pretend that I don't miss my bonus mom, Dolores Martin. My bonus dad is Graham Martin. And she's not in her body. And I was so fortunate this year when she passed to be holding her hand as she crossed to the other side back into love earlier this year. And then 2 months later, actually a month later, I was able to get a hug from my mom from her bedside. She had Parkinson's, and this was in Canada in April before she passed. A month later, and I was able to tell her that I loved her on the phone. I was making plans to fly out to Canada, and something told me not to purchase the ticket. And that night, she passed as well. So both of my moms passed within 2 months in the spring. And so I'm going to hold them in my mind as I experience fully the feeling of missing both of them. And so I'm asking y'all to do this with me and just conjure up and say out loud the names of those people that you miss this holiday season. I'm not going to ask you not to be sad. In fact, I want you to feel fully in this moment of how much you miss them. So taking a deep breath in, and I'm going to say out loud that I miss my mom, Rose Pay. And another deep breath in. And I miss my mom, my bonus mom, Dolores Martin. And I know that they won't be with me this holiday season as they have been before. And I do miss them. And it will be difficult for my bonus sisters and I to think about. And what I'm saddest about is my bonus dad, Graham Martin, who would have been married 74 years, 75 years, had she been alive this past November. Or no, I'm getting the dates mixed up. By her birthday, she would have been 93. And my own Chinese mom, as I call her, she passed when she was 90. They are not going to be with us, and I am doing my little exercise, David, of holiday blues right now. So you're joining in a moment where we're feeling fully our sadness and our missing of them. And then we're going to take a very deep breath in, and we're going to remember them in the beauty that they still are, because no one's lost. The holiday blues are good to remember, but I want you to remember them whole. I don't want you to remember them in their last minute of life or their last year of their ailment or whatever it was. I want you to remember them in the wholeness and the beauty of they are. And so I want you to finish this exercise with, I want you to say out loud what you loved about them the most. So, David, I'm going to ask you to play along here. Is remember someone that you love that's on the other side. And I want you to share with us one thing that you loved about them instead of thinking about how they passed. This is how we feel the holiday blues and then come back out into the joy and the beauty and the love of this season. So I'm going to say that my bonus mom was such an unconditional lover of me. For 16 years, she was my sponsor. And more than that, she loved me unconditionally. There was pretty much nothing I could do to make her unhappy with me, which was completely opposite the way I grew up. But I will say that my Chinese mom was one heck of a cook, and she would love through her cooking. And she was really, really good at it. So those are the two memories I'd like to share as I move through my holiday blues into my holiday multicolor. David Longoria, welcome to the studio. He had some technology gremlins come in, and what you don't know is Kathy also had technology gremlins where she couldn't hear me in studio at all, and it was a challenge, but we got it. And I'm gonna welcome David Longoria. You've seen him on the show before. If you could lower your volume just a bit, we're having a little feedback from your end. So if you just a tiny bit, and that usually fixes it. Perfect. There you go. David Longoria, you remember him. He's quite the character. He makes me laugh on the red carpet. He's up for another Grammy. He is a trumpeter extraordinaire, and we want to welcome him back to the studio. Welcome back, David.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know what? I had this beautiful Christmas set at my home, and then all the power went out to my neighborhood just before I logged in. So I drove to the studio 45 minutes away, and I'm here.
Oh, thank you, David. You definitely get an extra. Well, I so appreciate it because I do a holiday special music every year, and this year's no exception. And the plan was to not only have David play his fabulous trumpet, but also to celebrate his Grammy nomination. Are the results in yet?
They will be shortly. Let me check my watch. Oh, February 1st.
Okay, so we still have a month or so.
We have a month.
Yeah. But he's up. If you're listening and you're on the voting academy part of it, then please do vote for his audiobook with Kathy Garver and Carol Connor. If you missed any of those shows, just go to my YouTube TV channel. Lovely, lovely Elvis, Rocky and me.
All three of us.
All three of you. And that's really awesome. So what's your memory?
My memory of Christmas? Oh boy, I have so many wonderful memories. I remember the first time I met Santa Claus. No, I don't remember that actually. It's happened many times. You know, when growing up poor, I had a lot of experiences where, you know, Christmas was a little bit iffy because we just didn't have food, we didn't have stuff. But you know, somehow things always came together, and I had wonderful parents who loved us in spite of our financial challenges. And, you know, it was always a special time where we had a lot of love between us. And also, we had a lot of music in my house.
Well, you missed my singing, which was I taped a song, so I'll have to send that to you.
I'll have to go back in the archives.
But without further ado, please, David, share with us a holiday musical number on your virtuoso trumpet. Thank you so much for doing this. He is such an amazing person, because when my dad turned 96, he played Happy Birthday for him, and he still talks about it. So thank you.
Oh, well, my pleasure. Well, let me just give you a little chorus of Jingle Bells. For all the holiday spirit, whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or just my birthday, which is coming up January 7th, and I wear a size medium and my hand just fits the steering wheel of a Ferrari. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a commercial. Here we go. This is a little bit of Jingle Bells.
Woo! Awesome. That was amazing. Thank
Thank
you
you so
so
much.
much for that. So amazing. Who do you miss and what do you want to share about their, what they taught you?
I have many people, but when you get to my age, 100, when you're 100 years old, you can look back and say there's so many people that I've lost over the years, but their experience, my experience with them is lives on forever. And I've gone to so many funerals and I've performed at so many funerals to celebrate loved ones. But I don't want to see them at the end like that. I want to remember the memories of how wonderful it was, how they touched my life, and my parents especially. I go back every time I'm up in Washington State visiting my family up there. I visit my parents' graves and I play my trumpet at their graves and I play some of their favorite songs. And the memories that I have of them will never change. They're just beautiful memories. That we had all kinds of tough times, but they taught me so much, and they surrounded me with love for my entire childhood, even when it was really difficult. So I'll never forget those things.
Beautiful. I just realized something, David. Like we had problems getting Carol on the first time, and all the runner was saying Carol Connor and David Longoria, and there was no Carol. And this time it's saying David and Kathy, and there's no Kathy.
Let me just look and see. No, I don't see her here. But she did leave Mrs. Beasley.
Oh, that is just like not funny. I mean, it's funny, but I want to do something for you for a second. Because it's your birthday coming
I hope it's a puppet show.
No. But have you ever seen this?
I have not. In fact, I don't see it now.
I love you. You're so funny. All right. January the 7th, is it?
That's my favorite day.
Yes. So I have a book. It's called On the Secret Language of Birthdays.
Uh-oh.
And it tells you the day that you were born. So not the astrology traditional, right? But it's the actual day that you were born. And it is like 98% accurate. So we'll see if it's accurate for you. I was born on the day of the Velvet Voice.
Ooh, that's good.
Ricky Rebel, not knowing, right? I'd be starting in radio. I sing. Isn't that weird? Ricky Rebel was born on the day bigger than life.
Really?
I mean, larger than life. Sorry.
That sums it up.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. You were born
January 7th at 2:22 in the morning.
Oh, cool. I was 1:26 in the morning.
You were?
Uh-huh.
I thought that was you.
Okay, you were born on the day of unusual interests.
Hmm.
Sounds like you. January 7th, people often show a decided interest in highly unusual subjects. Perhaps this is because they are rather unusual characters themselves.
That's just not true at all.
Oh my God. More than most people, those born on this day have an idiosyncratic I didn't call you an idiot. Idiosyncratic approach to many aspects of daily life, whether through a sense of irony, oh my God, a piercing insight into human character, or just a capacity to observe life around them without fixed preconceptions. January 7th people see much that escapes others.
Ooh, I like that. But I don't know about the irony part because I always have wrinkly clothes.
You're not funny. Okay. Strengths are intuitive, imaginative, and accepting. Weaknesses, over-involved, hypersensitive, and overly fanciful.
Me? No way. That's not possible.
Is that crazy, David?
I don't know. You wrote that about me this morning. I know you did.
No, I swear I didn't. Look at. Okay, I'll read mine just to make it fair. Dave the Velvet Voice. August 10th, people project their image forcefully on the world around them. Theirs is a voice that literally must be heard. It is noteworthy that their mode of expression often assumes equal importance with the content of their statement. Thus, matters of style and technique figure prominently in their communication. Isn't that something?
There you have it. They knew you.
Strengths are attractive, fun, and vocally seductive.
There you have it.
And
no arguments.
Are needy and lacking in self-trust.
Oh, stop it.
Isn't it crazy?
Funny.
Every single person I've ever done this with. It's crazy. So we're do you have another song?
I have another song. I don't know what it is, but I'll know in a minute. How about Here Comes Santa Claus?
Sounds good.
Because you know he's on his way.
Yay!
Just like we rehearsed it.
Just I never have to worry about you and any of this stuff. So we're unfortunately at the end of the show. We're going to close out with one of my favorite songs. And let's see if we can bring this up, and we'll do a sing along for those of you who are driving. You can sing along, and if you are sitting still in public, depending on your voice, you may or may not want to sing along. Here we go. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, your troubles will be miles away. Oh, have yourself a merry little Christmas now. for all the rehearsing we did, that was amazing.
It paid off, didn't it?
Thank you. Thank you for gracing us with your phenomenal trumpet holiday music.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for driving to the studio to make it work.
I have a fast car.
One last one for the holidays. It's all about balance. Peace in, peace out. World peace through inner peace. Thank you, David Longoria. Good luck with the Grammy. Now go and have the best Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa ever. I'll see you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.